Ayo, y'all. Welcome to WM Plus. It's your GCW The Philly Special. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, April 6, 2025. Watch along in live reactions. I'm your host, Effy Devin. Ready for a big, fun, long day of graps as if I was there in the city of brotherly myself. Brotherly love. I mean, it might as well be. Winslow Ospreay is going to be in feature match on this card. Well, not this card. Next one. But yes, how we doing, everybody? Hope your Sundays have been kind to you. Hope you're able to get some sufficient resting as we don't have any New Japan looming around the corner. But yes, it is been a productive morning for myself, I must say. Kind of got everything in place just in time. Well, mostly, save for the actual start. Hey there, Ray. Mustard. Chugged, bang, pending. It's going, yes, it was you who reminded me about water about 30, 45 seconds ago that I was like, oh, let me jump on that. Also see EO waiting in the wings. But he also, on a happy birthday cake, Bash Bang does not deserve the hate. Fair. It's not the worst flavor. You know, I think about certain flavors in the Bang family, and I'm like, yeah, I can't really jive with that peach mango. So like, almost any other flavor is better than that to me. I'm trying to think of there's another one that I'm just like not about. It's not coming to me at the moment. There's so many in that, so many of those energy drinks though. But yes, y'all, please do leave a thumbs up if you haven't done so already. That goes so far in supporting us here on this new channel, WM Plus. Those of you hopping over from an external platform may not know that this is a new channel because you're so used to just clicking the link and jumping over. But yes, this is our third channel effectively. It is specifically for GCW and New Japan watch-alongs, as that kind of made it harder for those who didn't watch those shows to indulge in the watch-alongs. You know, notifications weren't going out as frequently and such, so this is pretty much to help alleviate that issue. And yes, just simple things like thumbs up, bells, making sure that bell is always on. It's going to help out a lot, especially for this channel, as it's going to be a little less regular. You know, we don't have, GCW doesn't have a Dynamite or a Collision to go by, you know. Same thing with New Japan. So it's just kind of, when they have a show scheduled, you got to turn up for it. And that's when those bells are going to really come in handy. And another one, Radical's got to deserve... No, it does not deserve more hate. I'm about that flavor. I'm about that flavor. You see, I have 3 for me today, and personally, I only want to have 2. I'm going to try and not have one this stream and save all of the excess energy drink consumption for Dynasty. I want to pace myself. Home from work at the right time, I guess. Hell yeah. Love this for you. Yeah, this is going to... I'm thinking this is going to be a fun show. It's kind of been it's kind of sneaking up on us, you know. The fact whenever they have a show, just kind of, I don't want to say riding the coattails. That sounds a little rude, but when they ever have a show kind of like off of the back burner of one of the bigger promotions pay-per-views, it tends to deliver. I remember GCW Up All Night, even though there's a card change. That was a fun show. Masha Slamovich's match on that was excellent to me. And here we go with the GC dubs. For those of you who don't have access to it, of course, please do hop on over to the Discord. We sidecast everything over there. So if you can never watch the show for one reason or another, be it, you know, you're a little bit behind, or even if you're just a little bit behind on your feed, we've had one user, Lone Star, who's hopped in there, with that being the case. And yeah, do join the Discord, get verified. Again, it's another case of 2-3 clicks and you're good to go. And the countdown is going to actually roll over this time. Tastes like stale Fruit Loops and paint. I don't know. How do you feel about the Sour Heads one? Because my opinion's changed on it because they changed the flavor. Like they changed it up like a year or 2 ago. So it's tastes slightly different, but yeah.
Here to
Love it. Blows my mind. Because I'm iffy on it. I like the new Sour Heads.
Career versus career is not happening.
Yeah, sure, buddy.
Nah, I get it, Atticus. Me and you.
So we had Atticus Kogar in some way advertised for tonight's card. Didn't have a match graphic or anything though, so not a match graphic, but like a card graphic. We do have Alec Price confronting Violence is Forever though. Those not fully in the loop. I should actually probably let this play then if y'all not in the loop. My apologies.
So I'm here to do what you have been scared of your whole life. I am here to hold you accountable for your fucking actions, Atticus. I said it once and I'll say it again. This place isn't big enough for the both of us. This is not about a redemption story. This is not about a top spot. This is about me saying to you, man to man, that this place isn't big enough for me and you. You want a spot? You want people to be scared of you? Then take mine. Me and you. Spring break. Loser leaves GCW. Are you gonna run away again?
Bro, straight up. Yeah, and then said, yeah, no, actually, I might leave.
You just gonna leave? Huh? You gonna leave? You gonna run away? How about you run away forever? How about you never come back?
I'm working with tonight. I got a root beer blaze and a cherry blade lemonade. Yo, cherry blade lemonade is my D&D flavor. For one of my characters, the Wet, White, and Green. I don't like doing this because I feel like I'm plugging it, but yeah. Black cherry vanilla. And 2 of those. That's the ones I want to drink. But I also have a Star Blast.
Fine. You versus me. At spring break, anything goes.
Black cherry vanilla might be my second favorite. Only to cotton candy.
Versus your mask.
Oh, wow. That's a change of the terms.
The way he was like, I really don't want to do this, so I'm going to make this something you also don't want to do. My opinion has changed. Your opinion has changed? On what?
Oh, you want to take my mask? Your GCW career versus my mask at spring break. You're wrong.
He accepted.
Okay. Interesting. Oh shit, let's see it's mute, and I should have been ready for that. Click. Also, I love that how they still have Chelsea Green in the intro. Also, I don't think I said it yet, but I hope your day has been good to you, Jordan. Hope work was relatively easy on you. Sunday shifts can either be smooth or busy. And Vanilla put together, they just clash. Damn, that's rough. You see, I just tried it because I was trying all the different flavors, right? Because I'm trying to remember which one it was, but I've tried a flavor that I thought I wouldn't like, and I liked it, so I was like, all right, maybe there's something to this. So I've tried all of them at least once that I can think of. Weather was good, so work was quiet. No one calls to buy when they're enjoying the sun. Very fair. No, I love that for you. Oh, this sweatsuit. I dig this. Get up, Hex. I'll sit with you on saying that cotton candy is very bad. But yeah, I'm glad work was quiet for you. That means you're able to reserve your energy for the graps. I guess more than you intended, but yeah. Still gonna be a good time. I always love hearing Veda on the call. Wasted youth. I love the names of these two teams because it just feels like they're supposed to be having matches against each other. You feel better now when you fall from... Yo, The nostalgia I get hit with for some of these themes on GCW is low-key one of my favorite parts of it. I wonder how many of the people here tonight, here at this venue, are going to also go to Dynasty. Because theoretically, they should have about an hour in between the start of both shows. Well, I'm sorry. In between the end of this one and the start of next one. And then oh, yes, absolutely, my friend. I'm so sorry. I should have kind of jumped to the... Oh, we also got somebody else chilling in Gorilla. No, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah. Looks like... All right, now I can... There we go.
Emil, I should have said you were headed back when you already had the headset on. I'm sorry if I made you rush.
No, okay.
Marcus Mathers and Gresham, I believe. Yes. Also, welcome in Fred Forberly. Sorry about the little blub a moment ago, but we are all set. There we go. There goes Land. And I keep... I don't know why I keep saying Landon. It's Landon, right?
Chester, Pennsylvania. Right
Said it with
outside.
such enthusiasm. You
I've never
sound
done well with
like
numbers
you
as
were
letters,
doing
and that's just a me thing. Yeah, okay, just making sure, because I'm pretty sure I've called you London multiple times in the past for some reason, despite the fact that that's EN, not ON.
Yeah, I'm excited to see this tag team action. It's the first
But yeah, it
time
looks like
we've
we're getting
seen,
ourselves some opening tag action.
Quite some time in Miracle Generation, we've seen come in and out of the GCW tag team scene. So it's
Belly to
almost
back
like,
over and
a couple of teams.
looks like we're gonna get a bit of a warm-up process here.
Looking to work their way up the mountain. That
Right,
is-
and the GCW tag team scene, I was mentioning this before we sat down. Emma, wait a second. Shoulders down.
They're going
And
for the win
again,
early.
looking for
Yeah,
the
no, they're
finish
kinda-
line here, of course.
They're
Not
getting
even a look
real
out there.
technical here. I was not expecting pure graphs in my deathmatch promotion.
Oh,
You got to watch out for the kicks of both men.
yeah, Austin Luke has a martial arts background.
Their
but
similar
Alec
reach
did
kind
this
of
himself. I was saying our tag team team here in GCW,
helped them both there.
To me, it's in turmoil.
Someone
because
had
I
more
don't
reach
like
with their
the
foot, they
way
probably
that
would have gotten the
Racer
better of
got
that big
done
boot
dirty.
exchange just now.
That was filthy.
But it is true, we do have new tag team champions. Violence is forever once again.
But yes, we do have Marcus Mathers and Jonathan Gresham on tonight's card. Jonathan Gresham on tonight's card was the big, like, ooh, yeah, I want to watch this
my
for
money,
me.
The best GCW World Tag Team Champions that we did have, the most prolific. So many defenses against so many different teams, and so many different territories. They lost the championship at the Hammerstein, but they resulted to devious ways. To get it back
Nice
in
little
Chicago.
do-si-do.
Yeah, we should have known.
So quick into the pose. Holy crap.
Do anything they could do, anything they had to do to get those titles back.
And I do believe we'll
Snapped
be
into that
hearing
pose
from,
like the
Alec
like
Cross very shortly.
the frames for the animation weren't
You know,
there.
He's not pleased about what Violence is Forever did to him and his partner, Cole Radrick. They put Radrick on the shelf for who knows how long.
I
The
mean,
way that
once again,
back roll
first of
sometimes
all,
looks like
shout out
they don't
to
even
Radrick.
roll over their back.
However, well, hopefully we'll have you back in the ring as soon as possible. But in that time, Garbage Daddies, they're going to be out of competition in terms of GCW tag team titles. It's going to be teams like Austin Luke and Dylan McKay and Miracle Generation who are going to be looking to fill that gap.
Exactly. That's the name of the game here.
Drop
in
down the
professional
leapfrog.
wrestling. You have to make the best
Nice.
of each opportunity that you have. And right now, there's a big old hole that, wow, Wasted Youth trying to wrestle their way into that hole that has been created by no more garbage daddies in the tag team scene.
Oh, and wait, there was a tag there.
That's-
King tagged
Yeah, that's a
back in.
rough
I don't think
one.
Austin Luke realized
I
that
feel
there
really
was
bad for
a
Roderick Cole because the way
Yeah,
he
this
was
is smart.
attacked, like I thought it was just a work. Maybe something went wrong during the work, or that was done to write him off because he already had a knee issue. But yeah, can't wait for Dynasty tonight. Well, big agree, friend. Oh my gosh, that's why I'm like, I want to pace myself with this show, you know, because that show is going to be, it's going to be like 2 shows of quality worth in one, you know. Horrible sentence, but I'm sure you got the sentiment.
And I would imagine, Veda, that the Miracle Generation...
Like, Dynasty is going to have so much to it. It's going to be... It's going to take a lot of energy to consume. You know what I mean? Because there's going to be so much high-octane action throughout the entire card. It's usually how it is for pay-per-views. That was part of the reason why I was like, maybe we don't do Philly Special.
That is silent communication, as we know, is critical in tag team wrestling. As here's another tag.
Keeping up the frequent tags. This is good for them.
Waller back legal.
I'll tell you what, these guys in Miracle Generation, they are rather young, but they wrestle like they've been at it for as long as they've been alive.
Yo, just yanked him up onto his shoulders. That was nice. The laid back body drop there.
Knowing where they're at in the ring, how to work together, and how to...
They have just a wide arsenal of tag team maneuvers, and they've really focused on tag team wrestling. I mean, obviously, Waller and King, incredible athletes as individuals, but they have really focused so much on tag team wrestling, and we're seeing it pay off.
They really figured out how to blend both of their styles into one.
I hear you, Landon. Yeah, it's
so
so rough for him because I had a feeling that this was going to be a good year for Jay White. I don't think he would have been walking out of the year as world champion or anything like that, but it would have been an excellent year for him. And maybe he'll be back before the end of it, but it's still a rough go. Honestly, the broken hand, that tends to not be that long of an injury, but I feel for him. That being said, silver lining, Kevin Knight gets an incredible opportunity. Fresh off of signing a contract at that.
And now, looking to put the finishing touch with that discus fist, but he got caught with a release dragon suplex.
And now Austin Luke taking it
Nice.
with a stomp.
Austin Luke on fire right now. A kick right through the chest of Dustin Waller. And Waller, that veteran instinct that he has, wise beyond his years, rolling to the outside, prohibiting Austin Luke from making a pin attempt.
Yeah, Luke is looking around now, trying to figure out where his opponents have gone. That let Kylon come in the back.
Austin Luke needs to make a tag in a worse way.
Oh, he does it!
Here we go, Dylan McKay.
Damn, the way he tried to, like, splash him.
He can do here.
Looked like a crossbody, but he didn't really cross his body.
Tornado DDT. And no.
Denied by King, but now McKay.
Great ass DDT.
Into a DDT.
You can only deny Dylan's DDT for so long. He'll nail it on you.
Now McKay loading something up here.
Oh, the way he started falling forward scared me.
Thoroughly busted.
That's a terrible place to land.
That was a scary angle. Made only more terrifying by the camera angle. Beautiful. With the plancha. GCW. This is a GCW crowd. See, you see this, Saget? More of this.
Right in the corner. There's no give there.
GCW. GCW. No, for
Looking for some sort of double team maneuver here. Oh, double stop, Tower of London.
They're putting their best moves together right
Here
here.
we go. Oh, and
Kick out.
somehow Dustin Waller still able to kick out.
The teamwork of Wasted Youth almost able to put away Miracle Generation. I don't know if this is wise here from Wasted Youth to tag Austin Luke right back in. But they must have an idea in mind, Zayda.
Yeah, Luke seems to have a plan. He's got Waller up on the shoulders, but wait, they didn't count on Kylon King. Oh, McCoy is staggered.
Half and half. Half and half soup.
Nice.
My goodness.
And Waller.
Yo, the Spanish fly.
Oh, I need one man to do that one.
Oh, but now both members of Miracle Generation zero in on Austin Luke.
But watch out for that jawbreaker Lariat. He got caught.
And dropped. Miracle Generation for the
Broke it up. All right, good.
Oh, that would have been 3 right there, MLJ. At the last possible.
No, it really might have.
second.
That's why I was like, oh, this could be over.
If they were able to hit that move maybe a second or two before they actually did, we'd be hearing the Miracle Generation theme song right now.
Kylon King rolling out of the ring.
We got a tag on both ends.
Tag on both ends. We got Dylan McKay and Kylon King. And Kylon King just unloading.
You see Kylon King, he kind of drew a line with his foot. He said, let's go.
They're going back and forth here. It's Kylon King. I thought I had the advantage, but McKay is right in there.
Oh, welcome back to GCW.
Oh.
They're both nailing each other hard.
Release it.
Dylan
External buffer and
swims
Discord.
through.
Yeah,
Here comes Waller with a
it's the last day of it at least.
What a kick by Austin Luke.
Oh, look at Waller. He's out. Austin Luke. Breaker Lariat turns Kylon King inside out.
What a lariat there. Took Kylon King's head clean off. Kicked it off. Too.
GTK. What are we thinking here, bud?
Okay, on the top.
Shooting star. Yo, we got some height.
Press.
2, 3.
Great hook of the leg and a save. This shall be wasted no longer.
It was Austin Luke able to protect the pin.
I should probably, yeah, do the mute thing. Yes, y'all, just a heads up. Going to do my best and would hope y'all help call me to it. To mute only during the music, but leave it unmuted during the matches. So that way we can sync up a little bit easier with the audio like we do on the AEW shows. Damn. Oh, we're bringing out the merch. Not merch. Merch. I mean, to be fair, if you're a GCW fan, it's effectively free merch in the first row, right? But, yeah. How's it for you now, Ray? Have you gotten it sorted? Oof. This was a gritty show. I'm glad the crowd turned up with all the deathmatch stuff, but like before all the merchandise got brought out, it was a dead audience, and it was so unlike them. I'm gonna try switching devices. Okay. Have you tried rebooting your Xbox? Was exposed to a lot of Juggler Championship Wrestling on that night. Learned a lot about that promotion. The Flaming Punch was something else. What do you mean? Who we last saw in St. It wasn't in St. Louis. It was in Sonic. What? What's bothering me is that I have this random itch, like right here on my nose, and it just won't go away, and I don't know why. Like my nose is literally turning red because of it. Okay. Yes. The few times I've seen Ashley Fox, she's really won me over. I love how much of like a wrestler's wrestler she looks like. Reminder, y'all, to if I don't already do it, tell me to unmute once the music's done. Can I not? What happened to the... Why is the lighting like this? Is this meant to be this way? Was it? It wasn't like this before last match, right? Zayda yelled at me. The way that was such a hex thing to say. The lighting during this match is so off to me. Yeesh, the draping. Yeah. The way Emil's like here for this, he's like, no, yeah. What's she call? What's she counting for? Hey, Io, welcome in. We got you. Oh shit, Jordan, everything good? I saw you were back in Curtin. Did something happen for you? But yeah, Io, how you doing? How's your day been to you thus far? We're still in the opening moments of the second match here. Oh my gosh. He just jumped on her like nothing. What was that camera cut? They're probably going trying to get it. Yes, this angle. That's what I was thinking. There we go. This is lighting. Oh my gosh. Just... And God said. No, don't turn the lights off. Keep them back on. We can't see it. I'm so upset with this crowd. I thought Effy wasn't defending his title against Effy's big gay brunch event. No. He was saying that he's not going to defend it on the collective, save for the big gay brunch event. So, like, no other collective event, GCW or otherwise, is going to have him defending his title. Whereas normally, like, when GCW does, like, multiple shows in a weekend or something, he'll be running all of them. And they found a middle ground. They're like, listen, we need this to be better lit for the broadcast, but we understand it. It was a little bright. Look at that compromise. Great compromise wrestling. That doesn't work. It doesn't work at all, actually. Workshopping it. Send that one back to the workshop. Grazer with the Psycho knee. Nice. Ashley Vox, I don't remember seeing her in GCW in the time we've watched it, but Zayda Steele is a WWE ID talent, and she was just wrestling Megan Bayne at the GCW show last weekend. Which kind of blows my mind that like we haven't seen her since St. Louis, because like there's been a lot of shows since then that she's been on. I was talking about what Veda Scott said on commentary a moment ago. Not with the TKO. I still can't get over the ID Twitter being like, reminder, you can book WWE ID talent on your shows. It's like, yeah, but why would we? The pedigree. I think this is... No, she's not done? Zayda and Marcus win the ID titles. They're probably my favorite indie wrestlers right now. Really? Yo, bet. Dunzo. Yep. The pedigree, then unprettier. Did I have that whole match muted, y'all? My bad. All right. Sounds like I can unmute for this time. Never mind. Music. This is a nod. This is a no compadre. Ah, yes. This is what.
Violence is forever here on the stage. On their way to the ring here.
This is, yeah, on the way to the ring is right. Just on the stage in front of us.
It was violence is forever. That were the world.
Damn, the way he just used the belt to conk him over the head. Yeah, I haven't seen much of Marcus, but Zayda still seems like a really talented performer.
Here on the stage.
Oh, and now, Price!
Pile driver on the stage for Alec Price. Violence is forever, wasting no time, taking the champions out before the match can even get started in the ring.
Oh, and now look
Yeah, this was supposed to be a 4-way match. Ended up effectively being a 3-way match. Alec Price tried running in on it, but you're right back. Hopefully before the next match starts. Alrighty, no worries.
But meanwhile, we have a match in progress in the ring, and it's, I guess it's for the titles.
Oh, looks like Cole can't even put any body weight on that leg.
Here comes Garini.
Rolling elbow.
Oh, you haven't seen much of him, but he's your favorite. Do you not watch too much indie wrestling? Is that? I'm sorry, that confused me. I was like, huh?
Alec Price. He's back. Alec Price.
Understandable if that's the case. That's not me like trying to give you a hard time about not watching you. I was just like,
Trying to defend the World Tag Team Championship by himself.
nice. Personally, I'm not much of an indie wrestling watcher. Yeah, just kind of been getting into. Okay, bet. Yeah, no, because GCW has by and large been my indie wrestling exposure, and it's only been since the People vs. GCW back on January 19th. So it's only been like a couple of months that I've fully been following GCW, and even then, I only have so much of my finger on the pulse of the indie scene. You know, I hear names, I see people popping up in GCW and who do enhancement matches for AEW and the like, but yeah.
Violence is forever.
What a disgusting way to begin a second.
You see, before she got signed, I would have said Megan Bain is my favorite indie wrestler, but now she's with AEW full time. And oh, let's mute this really quick. Yes. When they have a former tag team champions. I forgot how much I loved his solo theme. The way Emma was just like, whoa. Hey, man, hot, bro. You're not even in a match.
How you doing, Philly?
He had to hit us with that. How you doing?
I'm gonna try to keep this short. Violence is forever. What? 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 Violence is forever. Last weekend in Chicago, you stooped.
Oh, bet. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Last weekend in Chicago, you did the unspeakable. Not only did you walk in looking for the GCW World Tag Team Championships, but you came after my family. You came after my blood, my brother, my boy Cole Radrick.
I called him Roger Cole.
You see, you knew that you couldn't beat us in a fair fight. So you put Cole on the shelf for 9 months. And I was talking to Blue earlier this week, and I told him, Cole, you ain't got to worry about a thing. Because I'm going to Philly for 2 reasons. My get back and my rematch.
Mm-hmm. But he's like, relax. We'll get in there when we feel like it. Yeah.
Price, yeah, he looks like he was looking for a rematch right now, even if he had to go it alone.
Bro's trying to become tag team champions on his own.
Oh, Alec. You come out here talking about a rematch. But the problem is, you don't have a partner. And Kevin and myself, we're men of honor. We're men of dignity, and we're men of respect. Hell, I care so much that I donated to Cole Radrick's GoFundMe because I felt pity for what we did to him last week. So, right now, it's a no from us.
The oddest thing to me is like, I want to
It's
beat
a
your ass so
no.
bad. Give me that microphone, please, sir.
It's a hard no. Y'all say you guys are honorable. Y'all say you're respectful. Hell, you said you had pity. Where? You put a man on the shelf for 9 months. You could have ended his fucking career, and you're sitting here with your fat fucking faces laughing like it's a fucking joke, like I won't come over there and knock your teeth down your throat. So if you busters, you want the fucking smoke, and you ain't pussy, we doing this shit right fucking now.
Oh, and then there, well, you said it.
This is 2-on-1.
Oh, that backhand! Yo! No, that's, you know what, that's fair. He came out here fully ready for, damn it. He came out here fully ready to fight. They didn't, but that'll equalize the situation really fucking fast.
Saku and Guarini. What is this? No, 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 no. They already took out Cole Radrick. They're looking to
Bro, you stepped through on the wrong leg.
Oh.
And we'll give me a fucking microphone.
You know what? You have really fucking pissed us off. So you want a rematch? Fine. We'll see you in Vegas at spring break. Find a partner, bitch.
A spring break? Okay. Oh.
So that's spring break.
Oh, wait, hold up. Music. There he is. Yo, those hammer fists were violent. The way it looked like bro yanked his arm back and the referee still called for it. He's like, no, I don't care what you think you can survive. This is over. No, there was no match. It was a segment, though. It was Alec Price calling out violence is forever, demanding a rematch right then and there. And they turned it down, beat him up, and then said, fine, we'll give you that rematch at spring break. Find a partner. I'm so here for this. So here for this. When my song is the way I cope with life. It makes sense. I came back when I saw a man with a title in the ring. I didn't know what happened. No, totally fair. Yeah, he called out the champions for jumping them like they did. You see the words I spoken. Yeah. The red hair. They cut and it was just like, who's this person with red hair? I love that there's people singing along to it. And y'all, please do drop a thumbs up, by the way, y'all. If you haven't done so, double check, make sure you got that thumbs up clicked on. That goes so far here on this new channel, as well as making sure that bell's clicked to always on for notifications, so you never miss a live stream, because they aren't exactly regular when it comes to GCW and New Japan watch-alongs. That's kind of when they come around. The next one we'll be doing, it's fortunately not scheduled yet, but it will be on the 11th, next Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, 1 a.m. BST. So if you're not able to stay up to the ridiculous hours of the morning for New Japan normally, now might be your chance to catch one. It is a stacked show. You found low, I see. Yes. That's that guy right there. One of the best technical wrestlers on the planet. What is going on? What was that? Great. Computer is too hot. But you see, it is a very hot day here in Florida. Especially in the middle of the day. So that had me concerned. I'm going to readjust where my fan is so that way it blows more onto my PC. Just in case. That was kind of nuts. Sorry about that, y'all. Oh my god, it's so ridiculous. I really hope that was a one and done kind of situation. Okay.
Here in Philly, as always.
I would imagine that Jonathan Gresham has some support here. Long-time independent wrestling fans from this area will remember about 15 years ago at this point, Jonathan Gresham, AR Fox.
Yeah.
There's that handshake.
Seen here in the Philadelphia area. And I, for one, am very happy that Jonathan Gresham is back here in GCW. One of my favorite wrestlers to watch.
Gresham and Mathers fighting over this lockup.
I mean, Jonathan Gresham is not going to make it an easy afternoon for Marcus Mathers.
Yeah, he's going to make you fight.
AR Fox probably worked in GCW at some point, but he's done a lot of things throughout the years. I'm not sure if GCW is was a mainstay for him. I'd have to look that up, honestly.
That hard nose. You know, he's just got a technique to break it down.
Philly's finest, they were chanting.
Well, for example, we're watching it right now, was one step ahead of Mathers. And Mathers even looks a little bit shocked. I think, even though you know how proficient Jonathan Gresham is at technical wrestling, I feel like you can't quite know until you're in there.
Right.
And he's 16 steps ahead of you.
Yeah, it's not something you can really prepare for until you feel it, and then you're like, this is what it's like to wrestle Jonathan Gresham. No wonder they call him the octopus. It feels like he does have 8 limbs in there.
Fighting over a knuckle lock. Mathers looks to have the advantage.
Bro, something tells me that this is not what you think it is. Yep. Then that low center of gravity.
Leverage plays a big deal into it.
Yeah, it's making Gresham have to fight back up from his feet, and he is taken back down.
Scoop for the ankle. Roll over to the headlock.
Oh,
and he,
has control of the wrist.
very smooth. Held up that arm to make it be a pinfall, just so he could turn it into a hold once Marcus kicked out.
Gresham just waiting to pick his spot here. You'll notice that he moves with a purpose. No wasted movement. You're not going to see him.
Agreed, EO. You see, that's what's so great about GCW is it's such a mixing pot.
That was impressive by Mathers, and even more impressive, Gresham turns it around.
Pac in action tonight, defending the trios titles.
Looks like he's going to stick with this headlock here.
Yeah, and the brilliance of this is as Marcus is trying to fight his way
The
out.
way that he trapped his arm in place so he almost couldn't lift his shoulder higher to kick out of that pin.
Yeah, and that's
The way Marcus is learning things in real time from Jonathan Gresham. I love it because bro is literally teaching like, so this is how your wrist functions. This is the mobility limit of your elbow joint. Like,
Bending the wrist and the forearm in half. And once again, getting a
Forward roll through
Oh,
and then
shoulders
into the
down.
nice technique we're seeing out of Jonathan Gresham here.
Yeah, the moment Mathers was able
See, the
to
Jonathan
get
Gresham,
that
like I
takedown
said,
down
one of
again,
the best
just
technical
extreme
wrestlers
damage
in
on
the
the
world.
pounding in the
I'm so
arm.
serious when I say
And,
this.
you know, there's been a lot of
I
talk
highly
about
recommend
Jonathan
looking
Gresham
into any of his catalog, literally anywhere. Probably a best thing to do would be check out his Ring of Honor run, because that was when he got most of his traction. But when I'm so serious when I say that he can hang with Danielson and CSJ,
doing in his young career.
broken go.
A lot of the places that Marcus Mathers is looking to go, Jonathan Gresham has been there.
Yeah, Mathers
Like, if he had gone to AEW
one of
any
our
other year but
quick
2022,
ride,
something tells me that he would have
but
become a
right
big
now,
deal there.
he is
But alas,
getting
he came
tied
in
up.
not the best time, around the time ROH's acquisition, and he was not happy with how ROH was treated. And thus he left.
Marcus Mathers hasn't got to the place that he is in this sport by giving up to hammerlocks. No matter how aggressively they are put on, Marcus Mathers, he's in it for the long haul.
Yeah, and Gresham
Yes, there we go. For real, they couldn't pay me enough to get my hand bent like that. Like, actually, though. It's like, damn, bro, you're saying a handshake and a hot dog? Will I actually feel the handshake? Because from the sounds of it, it would almost look like he was giving up. This has been bad for Marcus, though. This last 5 minutes has just been a clinic being put on by Gresham, just deciding what he wanted to showcase next.
What might come next has now collected the sole of Marcus's foot.
And then he left. Bro is so smug.
Now Jonathan Gresham is having fun.
He's letting everyone know how
Yo, the
easy it is for
animations,
him
too.
right
His
now.
facial expressions have gotten a lot better over the years from the seems of it. This is my first Gresham match in a while. I should clarify.
Is he going to roll back or is he going to roll forward? Or is he going to go sideways?
Oh, and
Into a
Mathers'
pin.
shoulders are down as well.
He's finally to his feet for the first time in minutes, and then right back to the ground.
Marcus for a
Oh,
moment
no,
there
he
was
said,
able
nah,
to
no.
roll through, and
No
then
more of that.
scoops up
Scoop it a slam even with the worked arm.
him down, and this is where Marcus
This is what he needed. He needed some space.
And Marcus hasn't really been able to utilize his quickness, his speed, his agility, the things that have got him to this point here.
Oh, but he dropped Gresham there.
What's he going to be looking for here? Don't tell me he's actually going to do the Rings of Saturn. He's going to do the Rings of Saturn.
It's cinched on. And now it's Gresham who's tied up.
I'll tell you something, Zayda. The fans in the Philadelphia, South Jersey region love them some Rings of Saturn.
Whoa, Mathers, he got pinned for a moment, and that was enough to free a Jonathan Gresham, who immediately goes back to that arm.
And while it may have seemed like a good idea, a cute idea at the time, I don't think Marcus Mathers should be the one trying to put holds on Jonathan Gresham.
You're right. In this match, he has a lot more luck. He has had a lot more luck with his speed, with his quickness, and his strength. And there's that quickness right there.
Indeed. He just doesn't have enough strength to keep Gresham down in that position.
Whew.
He seems to be scoring well with this body slam.
Yeah, just an explosive burst of strength.
I wonder how many more of those body slams he's got in him, what with his arm in such poor condition. Ooh, that was up around the throat.
Yeah, fires off a big chop.
That's like where Tenryu used to like to put his chops, right in the throat.
Okay, turning it back around is Gresham.
Had enough. He fires back with a chop to
No.
the throat of Mathers himself.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
Ooh, they lighten
Going chop for
They
chop
lighten
here.
each other up.
but Mathers with a flurry. Marcus Mathers rolling through. connects
Nice.
with the kick to the temple and into the cover. And immediately, though, Mathers, you can see he is protecting that left arm. Jonathan Gresham had gone to work.
Marcus Mathers taking a little bit more time than usual.
Still
to,
feeling that hand, that wrist.
He's trying to
It's probably sore by now.
that arm a bit. Also, Mather's been put through the ringer.
Big club. But look at that again immediately. Marcus.
Wow, heavy chop.
Goes back to that arm. Oh.
When it gets to a point like this, it's about pride. Neither man wants to back down. Oh,
he's about to throw a chop. He's like, oh, wait, this stings.
that last shot from Mathers did some damage. He can't fight with that left arm.
Oh.
Going for another one of those body slams.
Low center of gravity is really helping him. He's got his own He's got his own hooks though. Some tells me he's about to make it happen.
The way out is to
Squeeze.
lower that center
I
of
just saw that
gravity,
squeeze.
which for him is already pretty low.
Mathers standing switch. No, Gresham right back there.
They're really jockeying for position here. Back
They just said, fuck it, DDT. Great. Oh, that elbow.
With the cover.
Yes. Ah, man, this is excellent.
I think that's the most
This has definitely been the
explosive
best
we've
Marcus
seen
Mathers match I've
Gresham
seen thus far.
in this matchup.
Gresham.
I really dig it. What I'm loving so much is all the little things he's got down so right. I know Gresham. I know he's great, but this has been a real test of Mathers' capabilities to me. When I saw this match on paper, I'm like, ooh, we're going to learn about this kid. And we are.
The side of the face. All the credit to Marcus Mathers for even getting back up on his feet, but maybe not for long.
I don't think so. Into the corner he goes.
Oh, Mathers.
Nice. What are we thinking here, Bucko?
Going for out of here. The corner of this
The double crossbody. Come on, double spring crossbody.
Those turnbuckles.
And now Mathers he's still protecting that arm. You can see that with the way that he's holding.
Yeah, that's what I was concerned about, Ray. I'm like, if she's going through these tech issues just now, this is going to be so mentally exhausting before getting into the meat of the wrestling that a lot of us are here for. That's not to undermine GCW, you know. For some people, this is the only pro wrestling they be watching today, and like more power to them, you know. Well, on the other hand, there's those people watching Dynasty today, but yeah.
Finally, Marcus had enough.
Glad that you were able to work this out. So what finally got it working for you?
Does Gresham. Oh, headbutts right to the temple. Vicious.
Oh, I see. Never mind. You don't have Discord currently working for you.
Sign that Gresham is getting a little frustrated, though.
Yeah. He is losing control in a way that we only really ever see when he knows he's in deep, deep waters.
Okie dokie.
Now he's getting Marcus back into his clutches, pitches him into the
Whoa.
corner.
Nice with the
Mistake,
stunner.
and It definitely was for Gresham.
And the blue thunder bomb.
Leg.
Hope she wasn't.
Throw. So close. A burst of adrenaline propelled
I figured that's
Marcus
what she was already
Mathers
doing.
to a 2.9 count.
Mathers still hurting.
Take a look at this.
Wow, he just span him around. Heavy impact on the back and head. I think the back of Gresham's head bounced off the mat. Oh.
Whoa.
Tried to go for a 2K1. Couldn't do it with his arm in that
Shoulders
condition.
down. Yeah, and he got caught in a pinfall. Gresham, again, rolls up Mathers.
Oh my gosh, the way he just balanced on his head kicking out.
Swing and a miss by Mathers. Shoulders down.
With the bridge. Put a little extra oomph on that O'Connor roll.
Oh, an uppercut to that injured arm, but Mathers fires back with a drop kick.
What a match we're seeing between these two.
Well, you said it before, Emil. We've seen from Marcus Mathers time and again when the opportunity is there, he steps
Agreed.
up. How he's gotten
Tech
to
issues are
where
a
he's
nightmare.
gotten at such a
Especially when they can't figure out, like that fucking pink screen thing that happened 10 minutes ago that I really hope doesn't happen really ever again. Because why did that happen?
Where he's leaving no opportunity unturned. He said, bring all comers. That's how you get better in this sport. You got to wrestle the best to be the best. Going for the 2K1.
Yeah, loading him up.
Can't do it. That arm is still messed up. And it's going to be even worse now.
Again,
Nice, though.
Gresham was looking for the arm. Mathers.
Good
able to
escape
free
there
himself,
from
but gets
Marcus.
caught one more time, and Mathers again.
Oh, he's got him hooked.
Whoa.
You try getting out of that hold 3 times that way, Marcus. You got to understand you're going to get learned. Oh, but likewise, you just learned. Oh. You see, you got real smart about it for a second there. Oh, but then right back over.
So fluid, the shoulders are down.
Oh, yeah, he was trapped. There was no way. That was a 4.5 count because of how the referee had to reposition, and he was still oh, man. Technical fucking wrestler. Oh, man, I love that shit. A good pin beats a good wrestler.
I'd really like to take another look at that pinning combination that Jonathan Gresham utilized.
Very few pins could get you a win right out the gate with the right mentality. But there's a lot of pinfalls that could get you a win over a wrestler who isn't fully spent yet, especially PC tech issues. There's like a million things when it comes to how a PC could F up, and you got to find which one. Yeah, exactly. Like, it could just be like, and it could be like a little thing in like a subcategory of one particular function. Like, it's so far down a rabbit hole sometimes. It's not just like, oh, you go over here and just flip a switch. Okay, now we should function well. Like, it's sometimes just like, this could be any multitude, and then that's only talking about internal. If you get into external stuff, then it's like, ooh, that's a whole nother ballgame. I couldn't even start on external hard drive, hardware.
No.
Let's take a look. Jonathan Gresham, Zack Sabre Jr. coming up at Bloodsport.
Yes, that's gonna be my shit right there. All right, y'all, I'm gonna take this opportunity to take a quick break myself. I'd play some music, but I think that would make Gorilla Position really funky audio, so I do apologize for the silence, but it should be back in like 3-ish minutes, tops. Right. I just got back listening to that, and I was like, they did not. Chocolate City is crazy. Street value of 31 million? Dog. What? It's to face the true final boss of wrestling, man. Wrestling 2 hardcore matches back to right. You know, they were just putting over on commentary. Ruckus is like a hardcore legend. Like apparently Matt Tremont grew up idolizing him, kind of thing. So this is a dream match to him in a way. But no real, like sometimes you surpass your heroes, and I think Tremont might have done that. Tremont. What'd they call him? And there's the audio for y'all to sync with. Still got Bev versus SLADE, Richard Holliday versus Breaker Morant, the Joey Janela segment, and of course the world title match.
But to all the folks out there, how I could not believe that this is the first time ever.
Right? Unreal.
I can't tell. I don't
That has a new Jack 5, doesn't it?
so much as everyone's kind of chanting for everyone.
Yes. That's what I'm doing. I'm excited. Shades of Matt Tremont's first time in the arena, dapping up Ruckus. As we follow Matt Tremont on social media, you see that he posted that photo. I believe it was August of '02 when that occurred. And now somewhat nearly 23 years later.
Ruckus taken off his feet.
I wonder if we're going to see Matt Tremont try to do the razzle-dazzle. And if that did happen, would John House still hate at the razzle-dazzle if Matt Tremont did it? These are important questions.
Right now, it's Tremont in control of the wrist. And Ruckus to his feet.
First ballot Independent Wrestling Hall of Famer Ruckus.
What the fuck's this?
There are many ways to reverse out of an armbar like that. And one of them is a headbutt direct to the orbital bone of your opponent.
Tremont says he's going to dive.
All right, here we go.
Takes off.
Oh!
Now Ruckus putting a stop to that. Very wisely.
Oh, Ruckus
Big ass
back in
chop.
control with a big chop.
Both of these two have rather big matches in their somewhat.
Yo, Victor, how goes? Welcome in. You've been enjoying the show thus far?
And next month when we make our debut in Maryland, Ruckus will be challenging for the GCW World title. against Effy. Should Effy defeat Dark Sheik at Big Game Brunch?
Yeah, he's getting the guardrail out. The way he's just kind of leaving it, draping there as well. Like, what's that about?
Including this one that's happening right now.
I just realized this is not all the way up.
Get by
There we
Tony
go.
Deppen tonight.
It's like I feel so short right now. Why do I feel so short?
Well, that
Even by my own standards.
Still to come here. Oh, wow, what a right hand. Ruckus, though, ate it. You know, he's felt a few punches in his day.
Oh, face first into the ring post. Got a guardrail and some.
You know, I haven't done a
chairs
go check in a while.
into the ring. Whoa!
Oh, wow. Big pickup on the floor here.
Oh, and
Maybe I'll
spine
do one after the
first
match.
now into the post.
Razzle dazzle on the floor.
Oh, into the post!
And Tremont with a splash.
Tremont may have finally turned this back in his favor.
There's certainly a lot of toys in play.
The
with
way
him.
the referee just like gives off like
Inside the ring.
pushover substitute teacher vibes. Like I don't know how else to put it.
What was that? Door over there? Yep.
Tremont has the cherry brought into the ring.
We got different varieties of chairs too. We got
Okay, that's
some
cool.
plastic ones. We got steel one.
All sorts. Like you said, there's
Gotta love that we have this variety here.
no guardrail.
Go take a seat. We're doing the spot.
ring.
I think
But yeah, Victor, how goes it for you, fam? You've been
Guardrail from
enjoying your day. Your weekend been good to you?
and what?
They're just gonna sit down and talk it out.
Fucking traitor. Are we gonna pop? We're gonna fight. And he's like, what? The way he had that shot. Bro, it's funny. He's like, wait, no, this isn't a circle?
Oh, Tremont don't want the smoke.
Oh!
He going-
Damn. You said, well, fuck that. It's like, okay, I guess I
Like I said, I'm not
won't.
sitting down and punching anybody.
The referee's like, oh, shit.
Doesn't know what to do with that.
Ruckus taking it to
I don't know. He's pocketing it. Someone tells me he does.
the Ultraviolent Championship is on the line.
We're going to have some recreational activities between now and Dynasty, it seems.
And now Ruckus going for a razzle dazzle. Tremont's got it scouted.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
we saw
what?
even.
No,
whoa,
Zayda.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Zayda. Tell me this is gonna happen. Man, Tremont, razzle dazzle.
No fucking way. He really did that shit. You heard Emil? He popped so loud for it, too.
And follows up with a lariat into the cover.
If he does that to Minoru Suzuki in Las Vegas, it's curtains.
Take a look, Matt Tremont with a razzle dazzle.
So get over that. He's facing
But it
Minoru
wasn't
Suzuki.
enough.
Oh, man, I'm so happy because I'm low-key salty because the WrestleCon Super Show looks like it's got a real fun card, and I don't think we're going to be able to watch it.
What else is what?
Me personally, at least, because it'll overlap with Collision,
Garbage can under
which
the
is
ring.
happening on a Thursday.
Great aim from Matt Tremont.
Tremont following the trash can back inside. He's got a chair, too.
Right? That was a perfect toss. Like, not only did it hit him safely.
Ruckus, and again, that time more to the shoulder, I think.
Ruckus tied up in the ropes. Tremont looking to send him. Oh, but swing and miss.
Afterburner.
Yo!
Oh, and Tremont hit the garbage can on the way down.
So smooth. Smashed his elbow on it. Get this shit out of my way.
Uh-oh. Third time could be the charm here. Ruckus nails a razzle dazzle. Rolls through.
Yo!
That's patented Ruckus right
This
there.
is it. New Ultraviolent. No.
Bro is aghast. It's what?
Matt Tremont kicks out as Ruckus coming up with a new plan here.
Looking underneath the ring for yet something else. Maybe a more full-size door.
And another door panel in the ring.
Yeah. Collecting weaponry, it seems.
Chair.
Why not? If it's around, might as well throw it in the ring. Now Ruckus trying to get Tremont in position.
Oh, Tremont.
Oh, that trash can seems better
trapped
days.
in the corner behind the trash can.
Trying to wedge it there.
What are we thinking
He's
here?
going to do this moonsault drop kick.
Trying to get into the trash can, and now
No, he overshot it. Oh, that's rough.
I don't think he expected so much impact.
They didn't get it the first time, but the second time he was persistent. And the
Damn.
persistence pays
If he
off.
was closer, it would have worked.
Well, Matt
That's
Tremont
rough.
Still in the corner.
We're going to utilize that guardrail.
Oh.
Oh, there
This
you
is
go.
some contraption-ass shit. That's staying there now.
Sturdy when you place it over the seat back.
Ruckus picking up Tremont. Whoa. Oh, but Tremont.
Oh. Oh.
That guardrail stood no
With the effort in
chance.
most companies
Oh.
would be getting
The
yelled at for
effort
trying
of
something
Ruckus's
unique and
body
failing,
in the
right?
metal as Tremont makes the cover.
The thing is, that's probably something that he's done throughout his career, and he's just a lot harder to do at this point.
I didn't think he was going
But
to.
yeah.
Look at the way he smashed up that guardrail. Let's get that thing out of here.
Watch this. Blue Thunder. Oh! Bending
Referee's trying to
forward
clear the
on
ring,
half.
and Matt's trying to set up some more shit.
Easy to bend.
Now propping up that door panel. Again, the title is on the line.
Death Valley driver perhaps through the door. No, Ruckus scoots down. Lands
Whoa.
a kick.
Tremont staggers back into the ropes.
Lucky those ropes were there, or else he would have fallen out of the ring.
DDT plants Tremont.
And Tremont's in a bad position. It's not where you want to be when you're facing Ruckus. And Ruckus looking around.
Yeah, he has a lot of options here with Tremont incapacitated.
Ruckus gonna go all the way up top.
Oh, that sucked.
Dropping a bomb.
That was like a moon.
Oh!
That was a moonsault knee drop.
This was a millisecond away.
I got a table-sized
from
door.
becoming Ultraviolent champion.
They really do.
Take a look at this. Moonsault leg drop.
It was like a moonsault
Across the
split.
stomach. Now Ruckus repositioning some things here.
Oh, that trash can is flattened.
Oh,
Whoa!
Tremont with a big scoop and a slam through that door panel. That's not what Ruckus was anticipating for sure.
No, and now Tremont looking for the cover.
It's for it right now. This is great.
Tremont first to get back up to his feet. Looking around to see what weapons are still in the ring.
There's still plenty of things to use.
Whoa! Tremont says bring it on.
Back and forth they go.
I'm just eyeing that table, waiting for something to happen. Oh,
Yes.
and there it is. Literally almost on command.
Tremont with the cover.
And there it is.
He is still
GG's.
Ultraviolent champion.
Glad to see it for
The
Ruckus.
winner of the match, and still Game Changer Wrestling Ultraviolent Champion, Tremont.
Take a look at this. DVD through the door was enough to finally put down Ruckus. And Tremont standing tall. But like MLJ said, Tremont is headed toward spring break and headed towards a showdown with Minoru Suzuki. As Tremont shows his respect to Ruckus. First time ever match just went down here in Philadelphia.
So I was 13 years old when I first saw Ruckus in Philly at the arena. He fucking high-fived me. I was my fucking man growing up. 23 years later, I got to step in the ring with real fucking
The way he just cut a whole ass promo with no mic. Yo, what I love about Matt Tremont is that he's so authentic.
Tremont showing respect.
Like, he is, like, to the core authentic. That resonates so well.
Headed for spring break, a showdown with Minoru Suzuki.
Do not go gentle into that ground.
Okay, let's, just saw Eddie Kingston in the back. Or that shot. This video package for match from versus Minoru Suzuki. Can you say the Suzuki C? That look on his face. Minoru Suzuki is such a legend. Weren't you gonna do a go check? Yes, appreciate you. Cause yes, what the go check I actually dropped. I guess I accidentally clicked in the chat earlier, but yes, go check. I guess just you landed. What match you looking forward to at Dynasty the most? Do let us know. Hey Ben, what's up, dog? Welcome in. Appreciate you swinging by. Get some just missed. I don't know if it'll be the only, but a death match. The card room. Yeah, Ben, you're kind of exempt from that. Go check just because you're here now. Welcome in, dude. Hope your day's been good. Three-way any of those other jabrones. The three-way with the other jabrones is great. Gotta say, Mox Swerve or Tony Mc. I feel that. Very respectable. No Speedball wins. I just don't think you will. I hear that. Completely fair. Personally, I just want to see that match. That match. I want to see the standards that match sets. You know, for me, the match that I'm looking forward to on the card most, it's hard to not say the three-way. Tony versus Megan Bayne has my curiosity as well, but I also think that Megan Bayne isn't going to get the win I think she is. Trying to think. Who? Red one. I'll just go with the three-way match. Yes, y'all. I'll be turning the audio back on once the entrances are over to let it sync up. Should be up clapping for me. But yeah, how you been enjoying the show thus far, Landon? We haven't heard much from you. Hope things been good on your end. Seems like there's been a lot of tech issues going around. Now that I'm thinking about it, this match wasn't announced. Hey, Fuego's on his way. Wearing some Sam's Hack House merch. Almost lost his footing. I paused your accident. Rough. All good. Big old shooting star. Yeah, this match just kind of come out of nowhere, though, didn't it? This guy is so mouthy. Yeah, crowned him with that stroke. Yeah, GCW does, doesn't it? It'll be like, well, we already got 8 matches on the card, but a 4-way ain't gonna hurt, right? Right. Got these guys here. Might as well make a match happen. My man with the eye plug. My man's been watching New Japan. He says, no. I've been keeping up with Yoda Tsuji and Evil. I pay attention to Shingo. Sakura Genesis. Save for the tick issues, exceptional. We had some issues right in between a couple of matches. There were some fun twists and turns. Sonata turned on Bullet Club War Dogs to join House of Torture. David Finlay came up short and winning the title. But we had several other different champions. Jeff Cobb, WWE's Jeff Cobb, won the IWGP Tag Team titles alongside Callum Newman. The latter of which is now the youngest to ever win that championship. We got a new TV champion. Great O'Khan defeated El Phantasma. Hey, Jesse, what's up, my man? Welcome in, brother. What's good, homie? The graphs are good. GCW has been on point for this show. We had a couple of oofs during the Ruckus match, but nothing that destroyed the entertainment. Right. What an all. I've typed what in all caps at least 3 times. What do you mean? What's wrong? Okay, you did that. Why? Maybe it might be default channel settings. Or a little block all caps. Shocked. Oh. It's happy to see Jeff and Callum with the IWGP tag titles. Agreed. I was so happy for that. And I poke fun at the whole WB thing because, like, if he goes there, cool, that's awesome for him. But it seemed like SRS being like, hey, I've heard this one person say that, and a whole bunch of people went, oh my God, that means he's indefinitely confirmed to be under contract. And they started doing victory laps, specifically the AEW haters. I was shocked. I typed it, and it said it got you. Ruckus will all be my dude. Yes, no, that's the thing, is like Ruckus is a legend through and through. No one can take that away from him, and Matt definitely didn't. After the match, Tremont put him over exceptionally. We should have another call for this, by the way. Y'all, please do thumbs up the video if you haven't done so. Double check, make sure that like button is clicked up. Quickest, easiest, most free way to support us here on this new channel. Help get us recommended in the feed. And oh boy, do we need it on this channel. This channel is kind of big DOA. Not gonna lie, by YouTube standards at least, it's not too far. It's like, yeah, you stream, so what? So we want to try and get some extra tracks. And I say that because I'm specifically calling on all the people who hang out but don't do thumbs up. It's just a click of a button, y'all. I understand it seems a little hokey. It's annoying to hear me call for it all the time, but the more it happens, the less I have to call for it. If you've noticed on some of the Dynamite and Collision streams, I maybe say it 2-3 times in the entire 2 hours. That's because y'all are on that, you know. But when it comes over here to WM Plus, I gotta push a little harder. Oof. It was a rough kick. Only way he's going to be is a 2K25 call. It just got so easily worked for real. I can't wait to see them switch it up again. All the people who all of a sudden, he's really great. Be like, you know what? Maybe he's a little washed and da-da-da-da. Yo, the Doomsday Destroyer. It will never not be epic. Oh my god. That's right up there with the double. That's up there with the Butterfly Destroyer. The Tornado words. The Tornado DDT. I like hiccuped kind of. I had not swallowed all of the water I just sipped. Oh, almost lost his balance. Tornado DDT. Sky High Destroyer. That just made me imagine the Sky High Spinebuster somehow into a Destroyer. Neck for a neck. Okay. What do we... Oh, no. Package. Roller all the way through. Good. That execution stomp. It's like a guillotine stomp. Ruckus did stuff back in the day I've never seen before or again. Really? Sorry, I just caught. Got him. Got him with it. Hell yeah. I love to hear that. That level of innovation that still stands the test of time. Hardly seen, especially in pro wrestling. I wonder when they lose, we will be in WB. You see, that's what I'm wondering too. Is like because like I'm poking fun at it, but I'm mainly poking fun at the people who like tried to make it a tribalism thing, and even Jeff Cobb is laughing at it on mic and on promo and stuff like that. So I do think. Oh, Atticus, there he is, wrecked with the chair. Oh, I had that whole match muted. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, dude, he had the exact same build as he has now. He's doing stuff I don't think Mysterio could pull off. Yeah, bro, he went for this moonsault dropkick gimmick, but unfortunately he got a little too much distance. He finished the rotation, but he was a little too far to dropkick the trash can in, but he recovered and made the spot happen just fine. What do we got here? Oh, the skewers. But yeah, there's nothing... Like, it could still happen, you know, Landon? Like, it could be, like, come July, they drop the titles to somebody or whoever, and then it'll be like, all right, now I'm giving a farewell speech. But it would also be weird because he's definitely still working with New Japan, so if he's talking to WWE while working with New Japan, I wonder what that entails, you know? Is this a Lucha Bros situation, or is New Japan a little bit more lax about it, about things like that? Oh, wait. Will Ospreay. One sec. New Japan is more lax about it. That's what it seems, because Will Ospreay literally signed with AEW 3 months before he made his formal debut for them. And in the meantime, still completed his dates with New Japan. So honestly, that could be a very similar situation here. You'd be made a star, but if not, he'd just be said, yes, yeah. Very much from that. Well, all right. I hate life. It took 3 stress tests on each device to figure out that it's because my Ethernet was not in. I feel that. I feel that. I'm glad you got it sorted out, Rhea. Be a good person. But isn't he already getting the back? Just another death match. That really? Hold up.
No other place to go, because I'm running your pussy ass out of this company once and for all.
Not a WWE level back.
It couldn't get more personal
Fair.
than this. Joey Janela
I just don't want to, like,
break.
yeah,
versus
definitely
Phil
selfish as a
Ruckus.
fan in just
GCW
wanting
career
him to do his best work
that is going
as much
down
as he can when he
Friday,
can.
April
And, you know,
18th in
it definitely
Las Vegas,
feels...
but you
Is
can
Bloodsport in
also
like 2
watch it
weeks?
with us
Yes, it is.
on
Not even in
Sport
2 weeks.
TV.
It's yes, it's like a week from Thursday.
And as we talk
Next
about
week, not next week, the week after is the collective, and y'all
Effy's
already know.
big
We're gonna
game
cover
break,
as
and
much
for
of that
Effy,
shit as we can.
we're
Probably
gonna
not gonna be able to
the
get the
GCW
WrestleCon Super Show.
Championship
Definitely not
versus
watching
the
Progress.
champion.
I
The
don't
only
know
time
about
Effy wasn't
DDT
the
or
champion against
Tokyo
Greg
Joshi
Wood,
Pro,
he
just
was
because
down.
they have
He
not
was
been listed on Triller
fronted
TV
by
Plus
Archie.
yet, and I don't think it's in my expenses as it stands right now to go out of my way to go get another streaming service.
I want to tell people there's a few places to see Effy, but if you want to see the
We have been
Game
having those
Changer
memberships
Wrestling
pop off on the main
Championship
channel,
defendant,
but not to that
it's not gonna
degree.
be at DDT.
Which reminds me, y'all,
It's not gonna
do
be at
double check, make sure your
Progress.
settings
It's not
are
gonna
so
be
that you can accept
Bloodsport.
memberships.
Heck, I'm not
cool to
even
see.
defending this at Joey Janela's spring break because this will
It's gonna be interesting, isn't it, Landon?
be defended that weekend at the biggest LGBTQ show of all time.
Hell yeah.
Effy's Big Gay Brunch 10.
So we're here for
Do you
that.
remember?
How's it working out for you, Ray? Things smooth for you?
Said, Effy, I am your dagger.
Testing
Point
1 2,
me at
checking
him,
1 2.
And you worry about the important things. And then when the Bollywood boys and that fucker Jinder, they came after you. I said, Effy, I'm there with you. I got your back. And as soon as that match was over, I said, you're my world champion. I want to see this title on you. And now it's here, and it means the world to me. And do you remember at War Games? Actually, I wasn't on your team for that. And at Hammerstein when you
I want to let
won,
this play out just because,
actually, I
for those who
remember
did
I
not catch
wasn't
the show
there
last
either.
week, you know. YouTube is. My Xbox is still being a
So
little
I'm
problematic,
starting
but
to
I
wonder,
paw.
do you remember me? You're King Gay. You rule this. But we don't need a ruler. We need a leader.
So, yeah, Sneakers, that's
And
just
what
me.
I'm saying
It might be this here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reboot the Discord stream and see if that helps out anybody, because it seems like now there's more than one person receiving issues.
is against
So funny to me that you're doing these GCW streams because it
the
seems like such the opposite.
GCW
You see, Jesse, it is. But the thing is, the more I've been exposed to GCW, the more I see that it is more than just purely a deathmatch company, even though it's by and large is recognized as one. It has a lot of variety. It has a lot of the future of pro wrestling going through it. And there's a lot of people I enjoy seeing that ended up popping up in it in recent time. So, and what really pushed me over the edge was in January when we were already taking on new wrestling in the form of New Japan. I saw that there was this really big GCW show, the Hammerstein GCW show, the People vs. GCW right around the corner, on top of the fact that there was this whole Hammerstein debacle with AEW, and I was anticipating some AEW stars popping up on it. So I'm like, you know what? Let's give it a go. And the show really won a lot of us over. It performed really well on the main channel. So we're like, all right, we're going to add this to the lineup too. Not realizing how frequently GCW did shows. But again, F it, we ball. Gotta ask, how do you feel about Alec Price? I fucking love him. Earlier when his solo entrance came on, I was like, oh my god, that's right. I forgot how much I love his solo entrance because it's not just the music, but it's his animations. He's so obnoxious. And then when he gets his promo going with that thick-ass New York accent, it's so great. I gotta go, so see you guys for Dynasty. No worries, friend. We'll catch you there. Yeah, Dynasty. We're going live for that in like 90 minutes, y'all. Man, I really hope this show wraps up before then. Not to rush it to an end, but yes. Hope to see you there, y'all. Again, I'll drop the link to that in case anybody is not. Double check, make sure you hit the notify me on that. Okay, so GCW World Title match now? Is the Richard Holliday match the main event? Hey, when I have to leave my house for food. Agreed. It's one thing when you're going shopping, but when it's like, I just gotta leave to go get a meal. Oh my god, it's such a hassle. I think Effy's match is next. I think this me. I don't know if it is because there's a couple of matches that hadn't happened. Bev versus SLADE and Richard Holliday versus Breaker Morant. We also have a Joey Janela segment that was announced. So it kind of blows my mind. I'm wondering if one of those matches got canceled last second because someone didn't make it to the venue or whatever. This is, that happens with GCW. But yes, what I was getting at, Jesse, with GCW is what I've come to really appreciate about it in the time indulging in it is that it's such a palate cleanser. It's a drop all standards, turn off brain, and enjoy pro wrestling without having to without there being anything more to it than that, And I wouldn't say this, turn on your brain because they tell their stories, they have things to recognize and stuff, but it always just refreshes my perspective on pro wrestling and the pro wrestling that I watch. Makes me appreciate, total indie vibes. Yes, it's pro wrestling, pure, raw, unfiltered. And that helps make me appreciate the other pro wrestling I watch so much more. Give me a good scramble and I'm good. Yes. A couple matches ago, we just had a 4-way match that could qualify. Maybe it's not 6 people or more, but still multi-man action to get the heart rate up. He got so mad at his jacket. Are you okay, my friend? The more I want to spot fest, which is wild just because you think that it would be the other way around as a pro wrestling fan based on the crotchety old men yelling at clouds in today's pro wrestling landscape. Yelling at crowds. I mean, also accurate. He's like, I don't know why they boo me. Dude, seriously, I'm embracing how bizarre it is. I'm watching grown adults play fight. Let's just do some cool stuff. That's so. Oh my god, no, not again with this audio. No, please, camera. What's the problem, bro? I don't understand it. I don't understand. That happened with the pink screen earlier. What the fuck? For Dev. It was nutty. Yeah, earlier it happened where it's like the second half just got bigger and it was pink. I don't know why. Love that. Bodes well. Bodes well. Oh? Allian comms indeed. I'm interested to see how this plays out. I don't get it. What's up with guys just wrestling in the trunks and a crop top? The crop top is not my problem. It doesn't fit with the rest of your gimmick. Like it's like you're trying to t-shirt wrestle without t-shirt wrestling. Okay, brunch. I'm hoping so. Gotta sell that merch, brother. I don't know. Because, like, bro. The way Effy looked so excited is wild. That was confusing. Okay. And then, yep. Children here, and the parents chose to bring them to a show with Effy advertised. Y'all, literally, he's the world champion. Like, please, have some awareness. The way she's like... What an asshole. Yes, there we go. So I was thinking it was for. I'm like, is it just because you don't want to get chopped? Is that what it's about? Bro said, I'm going to get that spot in that Matt didn't. What do we got here? Oh! That was an ugly landing. No, but great call from Allie, though. Is with the, Ayo, welcome in, No Mercy. Good morning to ya. The way Allie is trying to work up Emil against F. Getting L. Imagine. What have I missed? Quite a fair amount, I should say. It's been some fun action. We had a death match between Matt Tremont for the Ultraviolent Championship and Ruckus, a death match legend of sorts. We had Alec Price confronting Violence is Forever. He kind of got jumped, and we got a match set for Joey Janela Spring Break in Curtin. Got you, fam. I hope I get some points. From the looks of it, thus far, no matches have been invalidated, as far as I'm aware. We also should have a Joey Janela. Oh, Jonathan Gresham versus Marcus Mathers was probably my match of the show thus far. I was gonna say night, but it's mid-afternoon. Bro, get up. Bro? Much left of GCW. We were just checking, and based on what is advertised, we still have 2 more matches and a segment. But it's possible that one or bro get up is crazy, right? Like, are you not who you are? Jesse over here. GCW sucks. Yeah, right. Sure, Jesse. Uh-huh. The guy who introduced me to GCW. Yeah. Again, not trying to look past the show, but I'm just really excited for Dynasty. Don't believe his trainer can't go. No, not true. I don't have a trainer. Like if you really want to accredit someone for training me in any way, then you should be giving the credit to Meadow. Okay, dude was the one who was actually teaching me the roles and stuff like that. Gangrel was in the other ring running the drills for everybody else and made some banter with me. Okay, let's not. Dracula Dave. Oh yeah, that's what I call him when we go out to drinks all the time. Oh! Oh! Not wrong. Former world television champion for Ring of Honor, bro. Knows the game. It's the variance. Should I check out Dynasty? You absolutely should, my friend. I know you personally are not too big on the AEW product. So I don't know what about it is the things that you're just like it. Personally, I think the product's been on fire for like the last 5-6 weeks. So like if you enjoyed Revolution, you should enjoy Dynasty. But I also haven't talked in depth with you about your feelings on it. I know you're not big on the Death Rider stuff, if I'm not mistaken. But then again, that's a fairly tepid take. I will be the first time seeing an AEW pay-per-view live since Wrestle Dream. Yo, love this. Love this for you. Wish you were there for Revolution, but alas, Dynasty is going to do great. Oh, I love the Death Riders. Bet. I love hearing that. That makes Mercy, myself, and Riga the only Death Riders apologists in the community. I can't deny there's been some misses since the angle has started, but I don't think it is the destroyer of products that people have made it out to be. I think they do long form storytelling, so when I jump back, it feels off, kind of like the storylines seem kind of ass without context. Yeah, that's exactly where I come from, Jesse. But I don't want to sound like an elitist fan, no pun intended, when I say that to people, because that's usually how that comes off of. It's like, well, you're just not paying enough attention. Sounds like such a dick thing to say, no matter how polite you try to put it. You know, the people who's usually good though, solid matches. Agreed. Where's Riga? Riga is informed me he's only really an AEW guy, which is completely understandable. I personally understand that it's more pro wrestling fans' experience, is they kind of just find one or two promotions they like most, and they stick to that. I don't dislike them, but I'm neutral on them. I'm giving their gimmick time to develop more. You see, I hear that. Right, with the triple dots. Better than being a punk apologist to the community. Ray, the ellipses don't help us understand your frustrations. Oh, look at that replica WWE World title. So it's always I'm right, you're wrong type of vibe. And then yes, very much that. I gotta look at the card to see if I'm going straight to Goontown tonight. Excuse me. So you do like the Death Riders? What do you mean? I could have swore you have complained about them more than you have credited them. Why does Ben hate punk? No. He said apologist. He hates the hate punk gets. So then what's else? I don't feel like it just has never resonated with me. I never hear you being like, yes, the Death Riders. That is. Alright, he's gonna deliver a GTS. We love back shots at the one fan. Yo, Darth, welcome in. About to head to Dynasty. Hell yes, friend. I'm so happy for you. It's going to be an excellent night of pro wrestling, even more so live. It's good to see you there, friend. Okay, the GTS and let Kenta do it first on camera, but Kenta won't admit it. Joy your experience in person. Agreed. Pro wrestling live is like nothing else, and I've only been through that experience twice. Wrestling show in person, never had that chance. Oh, it's funny you say that. No Mercy. New Japan is doing a show somewhere in New Zealand. I'm not sure if it's close to you, but yes, they are doing a show in New Zealand sometime in the near future. Oh my god. Oh. Why is Ali has been like so supportive of Effy here on commentary. Where I was at the Star Brother. Bet if they do, I'm going to it. Hell yeah. Look into it sometime. I'll try and remind you again when there isn't so much wrestling going on a day. But yes, Darth, I hope your experience is a wonderful one, friend. Oh! There we are. Your local. Never been to a show. Your local Love New Japan alumni here. Ah, yes, Jesse. I remember all your classics. I'm strong. By the way, who is who in this match? So I know to get my prediction. Tony Depp is the one who just set up the table. Effy's the one in the fishnets. Oh. Are they like storyline undoing the turn? Like is Ali being supportive of him because she regrets it? Oh, okay, fair. Well, I don't know because she's been saying some things that don't just feel like I need you to win the title. It feels like I want you to win the title. And that's that. Yes. If all Anna be right full, hell yeah! Look at you doubling them points. It doubles whatever points you earned off the match. So because you got both things right, that would be 4 points. The full gear makes it 8. So you got more. You got the exact same amount of points off of that one match that you did off of yesterday's show. Gonna add all my recommended friends on Facebook. That's the way. Should be, yeah. Yo, I just caught the Vegas some bit with MXM. Look at me go, yes. Oh yeah, fam. I think I actually also full geared that match. You know, I put so much effort into my picks. I think you got 0 plus 0. 0 points. Good on you, Jesse. I picked randomly because no need a GCW except Zayda Seal. Fair. Also, be their injuries, give it a character title, reflect on everything. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm thinking, Ray, is like the first thing that happens after you turn on your friend. This happens. Yeah, that's the impression I'm getting too. I shall be right back, y'all. I'm gonna take this chance to take a break.
call Sabu. Okay. That man resurrects only to be crucified again. I have given my life. I have given my blood. I have given my soul to those 3 letters, GCW. I've fallen through doors. I've gotten hit with chairs. I've got lit on fire. I've fallen and been punctured by thumbtacks. I have fell.
All right, I'm back. Oh, okay, Hex. I was like, I just saw him like, where? I see no Devin. I'm like, I feel like the circumstances are relatively obvious, but yes. How goes? Good to see ya. From the mud to mud wrestling, how goes? Yes, Zayda did get the win. I'm hearing double in go position. Oh, gotcha. Oh, I see, because I hit the button.
We all know what this is. This is real. This isn't rubber. This is real, sharp, fucking barbed wire. And a lot of people know what this is, but not a lot of people knows what this feels like. I know what this feels like. Sabu knows what this feels like.
You don't say.
In 12 days, we're
wearing
going
a
to know
gold
what
shim
it feels like again. Because in 12 days, whether I'm 80%, 50%, 30%, 10%, 33.33% chance. I will put on the performance of my career when we take these ropes down. When we take these fucking ropes down and we don't replace them with chains or anything like that, we replace them with real, sharp, life-threatening
No way.
barbed wire.
Should you be doing this? No, he should not be.
I don't care. You don't care. We all don't care if I live or die, because love me or hate me, you know what I've been through for those 3 letters, GCW.
Kinda care.
In 2011...
No, I hear ya. My thing is, I'm thinking it's a word. I hope so, because it got attacked.
I want to retire Sabu, and the manifestation on 12 days, it comes true. It comes true, Sabu, because in 12 days, whether you like it or not, will end your career in Las Vegas, Sabu.
Bro, why are you doing this?
12 fucking days, Sabu. We will put our lives.
Why did you do that?
We will put our souls on the line. We will make history once again. I am the bad boy, Joey Janela, and I am the baddest motherfucker in this industry. If it was about the money, if it was about the fame, I'd be there in arena 15 minutes from here, wrestling for 6 fucking figures a year. But I'm not. I'm here because of you guys. Because of
Dynasty reference.
GCW, where the king.
For real. He really is.
And in 12 days isn't the end of a chapter. It's the beginning of a whole new book. Because after I'm done with you, Sabu, and I bring your corpse to my house to mount on my wall, I'm gonna come for everything I'm owed in this business because I am Joey Janela and I'm a bad, bad boy.
Right? Like, that's such a bold proclamation. I'm going to mount his carcass on my wall is actually wild. It's like, bro, are you sure? Are you sure? I mean, to be fair, if you saw what Sabu did to him at, what was it, Ashes to Ashes or something like that. No, it wasn't Ashes to Ashes. It was I Feel So, I think it was. He fucked Joey up. Match type is going to make sense given it. Oh, yeah. Sabu is very good for his age. You're not wrong. But I also expect this match to be like a dumpster fire in one of the most entertaining ways possible. Oh, by the way, y'all, please do drop a thumbs up for those of you who may have came in a little bit later. And help us out in getting this channel off the ground. We want to try and accumulate those. We just, I believe, hit 10 on the stream. Thank you so much for that. We want to try and skyrocket that as much as we can. Yeah, they may just be breaking. Banking on Sabu being a legend to sell the match if people aren't interested in anything else in the card. Yeah, but it's not for nothing. There's a lot going on that card. So I think once people tune in, they will be entertained. Yep, the stabbing. He's literally stabbing him with a spike. Oh, you did catch this one with a bat. Oh, that was the coldest winter. I'm doing crazy shit. And there we are. Richard Holliday, breaking Morant. The mockery. The referee really felt the need to check that one pad. Indeed, we are. No mercy. Just seeing that myself. Little turnaround. He's really feeling himself. Just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Literally. No way. He's really coming out to this theme. Bro is definitely like... Bro's a Godsmack fan. Just can't remember the last time Godsmack did much. And again, I can't pretend like I'm paying much attention to the music scene, period. Here we go. See, I bet you do, right? That's why you felt the need to repeat that. The way he's staring at Rager too is like you could just tell this is so these are stall tactics. No, for real. No, I believe we just had our. Let's see. We got 6 matches. We've had 6 matches. Now I think about it. And 2 segments. Yes, I think there's this match and then one more match. No, I don't think you're like stalling. So I think it's like in character stalling. This is Richard Holliday being like, okay, I'm just gonna run down my opponent, and then we're gonna get in his head, and then he's not gonna be as warmed up. That look on his face, like, what did you just say? This is Bridgeport. Over 13 championships, so 14? Come on, Hex, you're a better announcer than this. It would be actually hilarious. Mercy. The real retirement tour we care about. And his name is Breaker Durant. I humor myself. Is that a fucking hole in the wall in the background? Did I just see that? Never mind. There's just the merch behind the people. I was like, my eyes deceived me for a second, and I thought there was like cracks and I was like, what? Did lock up. Slow escape. Wait, what? That's wild. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's not a link. Streamlabs just auto... Huh? That's not a link, bro. And it deleted all your messages. That's so fucked up. Oh my god. I'm sorry, friend. That's... Oh, yeah. Streamlabs, fuck off today. Appreciate you understanding. But yeah, no, it's Streamlabs settings with the new channel. So gotta adjust some of those. Grass day? What is this grass day? I don't understand. It's about to make me turn. Streamlabs heel turn. Would it be a phase turn? Okay. Oh. So watch your punctuation though. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking it was. There was probably a period in there somewhere and it was like, oh, that means it's a link. No. But yes, that's still something I need to adjust. My adjustment day for a lot of things is going to be tomorrow. Oh, yeah. If you try to add his... Yeah, well, to be fair, that's just Ben. You could just call him Ben. Yeah, Ben and Hex have usernames that are not what they're typically called, so it kind of creates some confusion. I mean, that's just the way it is. That's their names. But yes, because Hex's name is his YouTube channel, and Ben is, I guess, an old reference. Momino is a part of his username, but yeah. Why are you the confusion, X? Ben versus Cheesecake Factory, man. There, that worked. There you go. Want to shake my hand? Now you do? Like, bro. Robert with the Rick Room. No, he really is rocking that Rick Room stash. Crash, no worries, dog. It's practically a handicap match against Breaker. Richard Holliday and his Richard Holliday and his mustache. Should have done what I said, Rob. You know, it's funny. I didn't even clock that. Did I repeat it? It's possible I repeated it. That's kind of hilarious. I can unmute. I'm sorry, y'all. Again, audio to sync with.
Twisting the head. Richard Holliday just grinding down on Breaker Morant.
Oh, the jaw of Breaker sliding across his face, but he is still in this. He is feeling the energy here in Philly.
What that hometown crowd will do for you. The neck breaker went for it again. Breaker pushed off, swinging a miss.
Nice spring over back elbow.
Richard Holliday did not see that coming. And now Holliday's in trouble.
Got the double underhook. No.
Ah!
Richard Holliday. Now what he's going for here.
That's rough.
Instead, Breaker turns it
I
around.
didn't make out what they were saying there.
And hooks the leg.
For some reason, I was thinking it was Durant. And I played it back in my head.
Just a two, but
Little
Holliday's
spine bust.
hurting. You see him
That's what.
clutching his lower back.
That one turnbuckle pad is like on the verge.
Doesn't matter when Richard Holliday is one step ahead.
Just yanked him by the tights. Pulled him right into that middle buckle. Now Holliday is looking around on the outside. He found a chair underneath.
He's at least over on a GCW show for real. Like, how did this happen to you, man?
Holliday waiting on Breaker to get up.
Breaker.
He's dazed.
He's having to use the ropes to even get back up to his feet. Oh, and Holliday's right there.
Right into the midsection 3 times with the edge of the chair.
And now Holliday, oh, come on. Going to work on the sternum. Could crack a rib here.
And Holliday now wedging that chair between the top and middle turnbuckles.
Yeah, he's got something in mind here.
Not looking good for Breaker Morant at this time.
Ah, big chop.
Oh, Breaker put the brakes on.
Oh.
Back elbow.
Yeah.
And now he's going to send Holliday. into
Nope.
the
Caught himself. That
Holliday
turnabout
able
would
to
be fair
save
play.
himself. Whoa.
Roll up.
But he rolls through.
Man, that was actually a good roll up.
Both came so close to colliding with that chair.
Gonna go head first into
Whoa.
the chair. No.
Oh, Richard Holliday's skull connects with the chair.
Nice.
Dropped him. Now Breaker gonna go for the cover here.
Oh.
Not enough.
Holliday able to kick out even after the collision with that chair.
Going for the end.
Yeah.
He likes to get him up in the torture rack and
Whoa.
drop into a neck breaker.
Oh.
Holliday,
He kind of
was
escaped
able to
there.
drop behind. He had that scouted.
Oh.
Breaker.
He did not get into position like he thought he would.
But Holliday's not done yet.
Scouted indeed.
For 2008.
Roll up.
Shoulders down. Shoulders down.
Almost kept him down.
Oh, connecting with a thrust kick. 2 in a row.
But Breaker's still up.
Oh,
Got him with the cutter.
the
Nice.
cutter. And Holliday grabs the leg.
No.
Breaker got one shoulder up.
Breaker doesn't want his GCW appearance to wind up with a mark in the loss column.
What? The mustache is glorious. It really is. It might be the best part of him.
Richard Holliday was talking about there.
And that's saying something because he just took his shirt off.
Come off.
Breaker was
Maybe he added a
struggling
greed.
to even get up on his feet, but
I think we still got one more match after this as well. We got Bev versus Slade. So, y'all, I hate to say it, but I do think we're going to have a very short intermission in between this show and the next one. I don't think they're going to overlap. I can't imagine that this match and that match go that long. But yes, it's looking like we're gonna have like maybe 10-15 minutes between the two streams.
Looking for a superplex.
whoa, this is dangerous territory.
No, I won't give in. I won't give in till I'm victorious.
Taking too much time, jawing with the fans. Breaker with some shots to the midsection. Now Breaker
Oh, Holliday jumps back up.
No, he got caught. Look at this. Breaker's gone.
Oh, hit him with the Kevin Owens. Let's go.
Holliday got planted.
It's almost like a fisherman buster of sorts.
Never suplex.
Holliday was looking for that twisting suplex off the top.
He hit him with the unsuperplexable.
Take a look at this.
So keep in mind, y'all, 0 hour is a thing. If you aren't about,
Breaker.
well, we don't want to say that, Hex. We want them to be there as much as possible.
Now the count is still on.
Up to a count of 6. Breaker. He's up to his feet. Holliday on his hands and knees.
Oh no! Come on.
Richard Holliday's been hanging out with.
Plus, there's gonna be some good matches on 0 hour. By the way, did you see SmackDown yet? Yes, I have seen
Breaker's
SmackDown.
gone down, and now Holliday.
Wait a second,
Hey,
Perro.
Yeah, and still are.
Where did he come
Hex.
from?
Holliday seemed to think that Perro
Wait, who
was
dis?
not in the area, and
Fuck. Oh, fuck.
Richard Holliday knows at this point
What do you think of the
he
whole?
has indeed messed up.
That was a very complex situation, but as Hex funny enough pointed out to me, it's very interesting. It very interestingly enough was
Breaker's
a
gonna
bit paid
throw him
off
into
at the
the
end,
clutch. The torture
where he
rack into the neck
paid a
breaker.
fine for that RKO in advance, like a year ago or something like that. We could see Orton versus Nick at Mania.
Richard Holliday has been defeated.
That would be awesome, honestly.
The winner of the match, Breaker Morant.
Take a look at this. Torture rack into the neck breaker. Secures yet another victory for Breaker Morant, but this is first in GCW. In his GCW debut.
I'll
As
tell you,
he heads down retirement road, he still looks great.
the first time I saw Breaker Morant wrestle, he used that move to win. And that
quick look at
move
Zayda,
has
actually.
brought him championship after
Really small paper.
championship win after win, and I'm happy that we were able to have Breaker Morant.
Yeah, you see, I'm wondering what that open challenge situation is going to be. I feel like there's going to be a debut there.
Just about a month or
That's what I'm looking forward to. And also, there's only 2 matches announced for an hour-and-a-half thing. Nah, they're going to sneak another match or 2 on there.
Let's give the assist to Perro as well.
Oh, of
but
course.
when it comes to destroying Richard Holliday, I mean, I'm not opposed. Moving on to
Right.
the world on GCW. You know that you can find us absolutely everywhere all the time, but in just under 2 weeks, we're going to be in Las Vegas. Let's focus
We're in
right now
backyard
on the collective
USA.
and what we have lined
It's so
up for you.
funny.
Check this out. We are starting out on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wednesday, April
Yeah, we won't be
16th,
covering any of the
4
Wednesday
p.m.
shows.
WWE
Because again, Dragon Gate does not seem to be accessible. Plus, I mean, although I do think that would start an hour after Dynamite, so it wouldn't overlap.
To see that. I was at the first
Defy,
Dragon USA show.
I
can't wait
think
to see
is
it
on there.
back,
We're going to get that.
in action. That's
WrestleCon
happening
Market,
Wednesday,
Shock
April
Memorial Super
16th,
Show.
but we're gonna keep the action
Yeah.
rolling the very next
You see,
day.
that's the show I really want to see, but I
Thursday,
don't think we'll be
April
able to with the
17th.
start time.
Started off at 11
Barnett's
a.m. with our friends at
Bloodsport,
Defy
though.
Wrestling. And
Oh
then at
yeah,
3 p.m.
no
for the
progress.
very first time at
That's
the
the
Collective, it will
that's the
be
tweet.
WrestleCon
No progress.
March
Period.
Hitchcock Memorial
Uh,
Super Show.
Yeah, if Triller's got DDT and Tokyo Joshi, those are going to be on the lineup. Joey Janela's Spring Break definitely is. The heels have eyes for the culture. I am not sure where that's going to be broadcast.
Bloodsport. This the 13th version, and then of course.
I'm disappointed that Owens Men wildcard match isn't on this pay-per-view. Agreed, and that makes me wonder why that's the case. But I also think that they're saving that for Dynamite. They probably were like, well, let's not blow all our cards at the pay-per-view, you know? So there is that.
Following up with 3 p.m. DDT Pro Wrestling returns to the Collective, and we've been talking about this all night. 7 p.m. Friday, April 18th. Joey Janela Spring Break 9, which we now know will include Joey Janela versus Sabu. No rope barbed wire. That was just made.
I didn't think it'd get any crazier.
And at
Nicopolis.
11:59 p.m., Heels have eyes for
Indeed,
the
it was. That happened back on the 22nd, if I'm not mistaken. But they did not broadcast it live,
The
it
very
seems.
next day,
It was just
April
uploaded yesterday
19th.
on
We're gonna
YouTube. I
kick
know
it
that
off
much, but
early.
I don't know if it
Call in
was
at
aired
11
somewhere
a.m.
before then.
Bring your appetite because it's Effy's Big Gay Brunch, the 10th one of them, taking place Saturday, April 19th in the morning. And then it seems to be a little tradition at this time at 2 o'clock. We're going to take Tokyo Joshi Pro, we're going to take DDT, and we're going to take GCW, and they're all going to wrestle and fight
That's not
each
YouTube.
other.
While MLW is
And then
on.
finally,
Bad.
to wrap up the collective in Vegas this year, Joey Janela's spring break cluster fuck forever. It's all going to take place at the Palms. Wednesday, it's the Moon, and then the rest of the days will be at the Pearl.
The
Very
rest of the
nice.
days.
Biggest clusterfuck ever, I believe.
It could be bigger than this year's or last year's.
They just keep getting bigger.
I love it.
So we're gonna have a multi-day clusterfuck. But now here we have
You
a match
imagine
that
if it's-
hopefully does not last longer than the competitors can withstand. It is our main event here in Philadelphia, and it's gonna get violent. Ron, you got some pluses
All right,
back in the ring?
Philadelphia. Y'all ready for this main event? Hey, yo, we got all kinds of weapons and fuckery around the ringside. So let me
Yep.
ask you, Philly, one more
It's gonna be a
time.
death
Are you
match.
ready for the main event? Fuck yeah, let's get it.
And as we
Thanks for
always
doing an amazing
say,
job with announcing. To be fair, does commentary too, all in one go. That's why you don't see him too active in the chats too much.
and erratic individuals. There's been a change to this main event. Bam Sullivan is stepping up to take
Wow, the main event has been compromised for predictions.
Out of 54th and Broadway, he is the trash with the stash, Bam Sullivan.
Yeah, so am I
And
here?
this is an intriguing
Am I here? Am I there? Am I on commentary? Yes. The answer is always yes. Agreed. You would have pretty much thrown your full gear out. I was actually unsure if it was just a running joke or if that's actually him. Yeah. So the idea, the thing is, Hex looks a lot like him, or Emma looks a lot like Hex. Only Hex's hair is a little longer. But yeah, other than that, they look very much alike.
Introducing his opponent, fighting out of Rikers Island,
All the way down the glasses, so it's just an ongoing joke.
SLADE.
Not to lift the veil, but yes.
Speaking of erratic, sometimes Slade's appearances in the GCW ring, in the wrestling ring at all, are
Hex is a twin brother.
erratic because we just have to wait until he is released from incarceration, and sometimes it is fairly recently to the match he's about to have. He is one dangerous individual. But there's no way
They're booking their
that
stuff,
Bam
and
Sullivan's gonna back down.
Yes, fair. Yes, there you go. Yeah, I'll throw that out there as well. EO's looking to host
Hello, Brett Lauderdale.
host NXT watch parties on spoiler-free delay the following day. So if y'all are interested in catching NXT regularly, do stop by those. It's one of the many watch parties we tend to do over there.
Connecting with a spear and then raining down blows. Of course, Bam Sullivan does know Slade quite well. They have a long
Just realized that I
history
let all those
together.
songs play.
Sorry, Bam was more than happy to step in.
Yeah, raining down blows, and I have a feeling it's going to soon to be raining blood here in Philadelphia.
Slade able to put a stop to Bam Sullivan. And we've got trash can, doors, that mysterious guardrail. He's in the ring as well.
Well, that guardrail is meant for safety purposes.
There.
It's not meant to be an implement or a weapon, so I'm sure they're just getting ready to set it up for
Identify.
safety of the
Oh.
spectators.
Might have caught the edge of Slade's face on that guardrail.
Here we go. He's got him locked in here. Is this going to be a suplex?
Indeed it is.
On the floor, and this is paper-thin carpeting.
Yeah,
here
this
at
is
Harris.
1980s carpeting. It's been stepped on for about 4 decades.
Oh, you could hear the thud.
You could feel it.
Oh, Oh! Another thud as the chair collides with the skull of SLADE.
And that looks like a chair from the same era as the carpet.
Oh! There's a variety of chairs that have come.
Some are heavier than others, and that one was like a brick, if you will. Bam Sullivan, happy to step up and take this opportunity. And oh God!
I believe that is the trash can that we saw collapse under Matt Tremont a little bit earlier in the night. So it's got.
I need to make more flexible, just so I don't want to collide with it. No, I hear that. No, that works perfectly fine, because that's like 8 hours before Dynamite starts. They'd be over plenty beforehand, giving people still time to go off and do things, whatever they need to do.
And that's Joey's, I think.
Yeah, Joey Janela.
Surely Joey was going to come back and get that.
He brought it out earlier to lay out that challenge for the barbed wire match, but this is
why you know and how you know SLADE's a little loopy in the head permanently. Barbed wire is sharp.
He just wrapped it around his bicep, and now he's wrapping it around the forehead of Bam Sullivan.
I mean, you wrap it around your own skin, you're going to cut your skin open. Zayda, what's this guy's problem?
But he still has the barbed wire wrapped around his arm.
Oh.
Give up. Discord has it out. Sorry, I wrote that out loud. Yes. Boy. Just punching him over the back of the head with. Oh, yeah, no, that is so real barbed wire. You see all the punctures.
Sullivan already bleeding. And, SLADE still has this coil of barbed wire.
It is a coil. Sharp, full of barbs. Not meant for comfort.
Oh no!
He just threw a touchdown pass.
Just nailed, and here's the cover. Oh!
Getting right into it.
Bam Sullivan kicking
He's what I see it as a day.
And now SLADE's gonna.
No worries. It's been nice. Like I said, palate cleanser. But I know when those bright lights hit for Dynasty. In like an hour, not even.
But you know what? He's got a lot of heart. He's got a lot of fight in him.
Yeah, Bam was giving it right back. But finally collapsed. Now he's trying to use the rope to even pull himself back up. And SLADE has a broken chair. That broke. Oh! Jump scare with the trash can. And Bam Sullivan is taking back control.
Well,
is the Bev okay? I don't know.
Here we go. Oh, but SLADE still kicks out.
I mean, yes, Bev is the one with the bloody scalp. SLADE is the one who just got, conked with the trash can.
And now look at Bam has the barbed wire.
Oh, he's trying to gut him with it.
Yeah, this is revenge for Bam Sullivan.
Wait, he's not.
He's
not trying to gut him with it. He's trying to something else with it.
And now, hammering the barbs into the scalp.
Oh my God. Oh, you just see the blood running down his scalp. Oh my God.
And now SLADE is instantly just gushing.
Bleeding of the head and neck. Oh, he's whipping him with it, Zayda.
It's stuck.
Oh my God.
Let's keep in mind, Bam Sullivan wasn't even scheduled to be in this match until minutes ago.
It's like the guy in Clerks. I'm not even supposed to be here.
But he is always willing to step up and deliver violence. Oh no!
Shoot.
And the blood continues.
Well, Bam is pulling no punches in this opportunity. The crowd being taken for a ride here. He is swinging for the fences, Zayda.
Oh, and that guy's face in the front row says it all. Just horrific.
Real. Smeared and everything. Oh my God. He got so bloody so fast.
Bam is setting something up here.
Wait a minute.
Bam Sullivan. Oh my God. I'm being so dumb right now. Yes, that's right. Bev was.
Going after that.
Sorry, I must be transparent. I'm getting stuff prepped for the next stream. So, I'm not before checked in. That's right, they announced the replacement.
Iron, metal.
And the reason why I made this mistake is because I've only seen Bev once before.
Trying to see what he has to work with here. Creating a little bridge with the guardrail.
Here we go. What's he gonna do with him?
Oh, cracking Sullivan right in the face.
Fists of fury, forearms. Neither one of these guys is taking it easy today.
Let's keep in mind also, SLADE has that guardrail set up.
SLADE's a bloodthirsty son of a bee.
Oh, but so is Bam Sullivan. He's still fighting back.
The thing with SLADE is he's one of those guys where the harder you hit him, the more he likes it.
Yeah, it fuels him somehow.
Some people see their own blood and it freaks them out. SLADE sees his own blood and it fires him up. He's sick in the head. Guy's sick in the
He's
head.
sick in the head.
Trapped on the top rope now, but
Crazy thing to say.
Little bit of a smile as Bam Sullivan goes to hook, maybe a superplex, and SLADE's not going to let it happen. Oh. Oh.
The way that we've seen this guardrail contraption, although he doesn't have it locked around the chair arms, I think that might have actually been the better way to do that.
What's Sullivan doing here?
SLADE's in trouble. He's got nowhere to go. Sullivan picking him up.
And
Looks like he's got something in mind.
Yeah, Sullivan's got his eyes on that guardrail. Oh!
Oh, God, no give.
Oh, that DVD bent the guardrail.
I see a chair to the head. I think yikes, knowing what we know, but
yeah.
yeah.
That's how you know. Because these men over 400, 500 pounds of muscle pouring into that guardrail, and it barely gave. Oh. No give there.
SLADE immediately holding on to his shoulder, too. He came down hard on the middle edge.
Oh, no. He's absolutely worse for wear as a result of that one.
Bam Sullivan, this is a smart strategy. Don't wait. But he still got caught.
This is what I'm talking about.
It doesn't even need to break. That still just sucks.
Makes the cover.
Still kicking out.
Still in it.
Dude ain't going down that easily.
The more punishment you put him through, the more, look at him.
That blood is running through his eyes. Yeah.
Does this look like a guy who's worried about his well-being right now? The answer is no.
On a chair. Oh.
This guy doesn't care.
Yeah, he was not changing an opponent. Didn't change anything for SLADE. He has the same plan every single time he steps into the ring.
You ever seen this guy before the show, the way he prepares, Zayda? Earlier today, I looked outside. He was walking around the horse track in circles.
It's raining also. It's storming here in Philadelphia.
He's walking around in circles in the horse track.
And now
so wait a second. There's no racing today. Wait a second. That's not a horse. It's SLADE. The guy's off.
He's a stallion.
And he's gone under the ring somewhere here.
I mean, what is under there? We already found Joey Janela's bar. All right. Here he comes. And no, that's just what we need.
More chairs,
Another
broken chairs.
The other chair wasn't good enough.
The other chair wasn't good. All chairs aren't created equal, I guess.
Oh, this is a...
Wait a minute.
This is a very special door. It's got barbed wire stapled to it.
Oh, God. Barbed wire strewn about.
And now SLADE slides back into the ring. And he's got something in mind for this door. But wait a second. Bam Sullivan.
The Bammer.
I think Bam saw that barbed wire door and realized that he was in immediate danger.
Yeah, he turned up the heat really quick. And he said, no, I'm going to use some not barbed wire. I don't know why you didn't just slam him through the barbed wire, but I guess bro does not want any physical contact with it whatsoever.
We know how quickly SLADE can recover.
That too.
Sullivan, back up on the shoulder. And another power
one. Pin him.
Another door.
Pull him out and pin him, Bam. Look at this. SLADE almost back to his feet.
Starting to get back up.
Look at, he's asking for it.
Oh!
Whoa, Zayda. Wait a minute.
What?
And another one. The chair literally broke off.
Splitting over the skull.
Stop.
He
oh, my God.
There. But the barbed wire door.
Oh, my God.
Bam Sullivan is wrapped in barbed wire as he
And he is toast. Dunzo. Oh, that was vile. Damn. That shit's it. That shit got violent. Yep, SLADE got the win. Ooh-wee. To be fair, like I said, the matches, the predictions for this match became every single time someone in the match is replaced, added, that gets compromised. But yes, but unfortunately, that match predictions won't go in for anybody because it's not fair to those who predicted otherwise because the person they predicted isn't even in the match, kind of thing. Got more points than I did. No, that is so awesome. But yes, y'all, we got to rush on out of here in about 20 minutes. We are going live with the AEW Dynasty Watch-Along for the 0 hour and all. It's going to be some fun vibes leading into the main card, which can end up being an all-timer if things go well. Please do drop a thumbs up here if you haven't done so already. Please and thank you. Double check. Make sure you have. That's going to go so far in helping out this channel as we got ourselves our official pregame in. There's the link to the Dynasty Watch-Along. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel, but otherwise head right on over there and get whatever food and snacks and stuff you got to get ready going because we're in for a ride. And, ooh, I cannot wait, y'all. Thank you so much to everybody who hung out with us for this afternoon, morning, night, or wherever you were. I know it's an awkward stream, but yes, we shall see you in an awkward time for the stream. But yes, we shall see you in a bit. Take care. Happy wrestling. Bye.